Hello, 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 my beautiful people. My name is Riri Okoye, and I am your happiness coach. Welcome to 2025. And on this episode, we're going to be talking about all the things that you can do to challenge yourself. You know, when you hear that word challenge yourself, it can be quite scary and daunting, can't it? Thinking about all the things that are challenging. And if life wasn't challenging for me, I guess it probably would be boring. So, what are the things that you are going to challenge yourself with this year? Now, let me tell you what happened to me last year. My daughter, God bless her heart, she's always challenging me in one way or the other with apps that help me become a better person. And she introduced me to an app called Step Up. And this app counts your steps like a lot of apps do. But the good thing about this app is that it also allows you to invite your friends. And if I'm doing steps, because I actually had an app before that just counts my steps, and I wasn't really paying attention until I started to invite my friends. And then I would look on the app and think, oh, wow, Janet has done 8,000 steps. No way she beat me today. And guess what? I would get up and continue walking so that I could get to my goal of 10,000 steps and beat Janet. And what that app actually does is it has all these emojis. So if you're beating a friend, you can send like as you know, like a taunt to that friend and like, I'm ahead of you, you know, and it's just fun, you know. So thank you very much for that app, Chisholm. That really has helped me to get my fitness into shape, step up, you know, get moving, lose weight, and still challenge my friends, you know. So that's really great. Another thing that Chisholm has introduced me to at the beginning of last year was another app called 75 Days. And it's a challenge where you get to do like about six activities, and, you know, you tick them off, you know, throughout the day. And it's hard because if you miss a day, you have to go right back to the beginning. But, you know, I'm equal to the task. And to be honest with you, Chisholm has been doing really well with this. And I said to her the other day, I said to her, what is your why? What motivates you? And she was talking about discipline. And I was like, no, girl, I need more than discipline. What is your why? What makes you do this? And I'm still trying to figure out my why, because I've been actually good for the past few days. I haven't slipped, and I just want to carry on because I don't want to go back to one, you know. So I think that once you push yourself past the 1, 2, 3 days, I think it gets better, and you will move all the way to 75-day challenge. So check it up. I think it's on iPhone and Android, and they haven't paid me for this sponsorship. So what else? What else are you going to challenge yourself to this year? Another thing that I'm challenging myself to do is to read the Bible more daily, because my husband gave this to me last year, and I'm going to be totally honest with you. It wasn't at the beginning of the year, it was halfway through the year, but this Bible sat in a corner of my office and I hardly opened it. Don't judge me, don't get spiritual on me, you know, because remember what they say, whenever you wake up is your morning. And it's not to say that I didn't read the word or listen to the word, but this particular Bible, I didn't open it. But I've challenged myself and I said, this year, this Bible, I'm reading it and I'm opening it. And what I've done is I've challenged myself, and it's working so far, to read Proverbs a day. And even if I miss it, I just go to the next day and read 2 Proverbs a day. So this will help me, because, you know, life is not just about all those external things, money, career. You've got to have the spiritual connection inside, you know. So that is another thing that I'm challenging myself to. There's another thing. I'm a challenge girl this year. I'm challenging myself to drive further. You know, before I left this country, because I'm in London right now, I used to drive. I've had about 4 cars, but then I went to Lagos and I had a driver at some point, and when I was driving me around at some point, and I just got very comfortable being the woman of the car, you know, just sitting around acting like the madame that I am. And I came back here and I can drive, but going on those motorways freaks me out. And I was talking to another friend of mine actually that lives here, and she said that there's something about women in our age group, not all, that can get anxiety about going on the motorway. And I felt relieved, but that is no excuse. This year, you see that M25, because it's just ahead of my, you know, it's further out off somewhere on where I live, so I can get to the M25 pretty fast. I am going to hit that M25 and I'm just going to drive my car like my life depends on it, but with confidence, and drive more on the motorway. So that's another challenge that I'm challenging myself to do. I guess the most important thing that everybody needs to challenge themselves to do is to be a better person. We are all flawed. Nobody has it all figured out. I definitely don't. And I know that when I look back to 2024, there are certain things that I could have done better. I'm just going through the reflection of, okay, what can I do better here and do better there? And just challenge myself to be a better human being, the best that I can be. And that is all that you can do for yourself. You can't do any more. A better wife, a better mother, a better sister, a better friend. I'll just be the best version of me. So my question to you today is, what are you going to challenge yourself to do? Let me know in the comment section. You know, what could you do? What can you be better at this year that maybe you fell short last year? You could be like me and you want to read more of your Bible, or perhaps maybe you want to step out and reach out to people, because some people think, oh, I've made my friends, I don't want to make any more friends. Maybe you want to make new friends. Maybe you want to get in touch with some old friends that were always there for you, like left them somewhere and you want to reconnect. Everything is individual. Nothing is by force. And I always say to people, go with your instinct. I'm a very much an instinct person. If it's not working for me, you could have been my friend, like whatever, how many decades ago. And if I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. That is just, nothing is forced. That is what you definitely have to go with your spirit man. And your spirit man, a lot of the times, is right. So what are you going to challenge yourself to do this year to be a better, happier version of yourself? That's what we've been talking about. I hope that some of the things that I'm doing will challenge you to do more for yourself this year. All right. So if you've liked the content of this channel and you've liked the way I've delivered it and you just liked this vibe, then continue to watch me, and I look forward to spreading more joy and happiness in the weeks and months and year to come. Next time, ciao.